and welcome back to the Shutter Sports Refresh. I'm your host, Lucky Roberts, giving you all the biggest news in sports in the past week. We've got a ton of news to cover this week, so let's get right into it. Only right to start off with some of the most exciting games to watch, the NFL playoffs. The second round, or divisional round, went down this week. We've got some great games to cover and some exciting upsets. The first team to punch a ticket into the conference championship / semifinals was the Kansas City Chiefs. They took down the Houston Texans 23-14 thanks to an impressive 117-yard game from their tight end Travis Kelce. Some of you may know him as Taylor Swift's boyfriend. I have never heard of the like. The next game was between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. This game was especially exciting because it was between the top two contenders in this year's MVP race. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, and the Bills, Josh Allen. This game came down to the wire as the Ravens found themselves down 8 with less than 2 minutes to go. Lamar Jackson made an impressive throw from 35 yards out to find Isaiah Likely for the touchdown, meaning the Ravens were now only down 2 points. They needed the 2-point conversion. They went for it to tie the game and they found an open man in the end zone, but Mark Andrews dropped the ball and the Bills maintained their lead, winning the epic game 27-25. Now we'll cover a ridiculous upset as the Washington Commanders took down the number 1 seeded Detroit Lions. The Commanders held control of the entire game and led by a stellar performance by their rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, and they're moving on. The Lions quarterback Jared Goff did not impress at all, and he did get a little banged up, adding to his infamous list of abysmal playoff performances. The last 4 matchup in the divisional round was between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. They also came down to the last drive, and the Rams needed a touchdown to tie the game. It might have been due to the snowy weather, though, as Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford throws a pass way off target, and the Rams don't get the touchdown they need. Philadelphia Eagles win this one 28-22, and the Eagles' Saquon Barkley also had a monster game, having 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. The matchups for the conference championships are the Chiefs facing the Bills and the Commanders facing the Eagles in the NFC. Those 2 games go down on Sunday the 26th, so stay tuned next week for the results. While we're on the topic of football, let's take a second to remind you that the College Football Playoffs National Championship game goes down tonight. At 7:30 Eastern, the Ohio State Buckeyes go up against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Both teams fought hard to make it to the championship, so it's bound to be an exciting matchup. Make sure to tune into the game tonight, or come back next week, and we'll let you know what happened. Last night, UFC 311 went down with 2 championship matches happening on the main card. The main event was between lightweight champion Islam Makhachev against Renato Moicano. Makhachev was originally supposed to fight Arman Tsarukyan, but unfortunately Tsarukyan had to pull out at the last minute. This change in fighter must have really made Makhachev mad, as he made light work of his new opponent Moicano, winning via submission in just the first round. The other championship was between bantamweight champion Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov. That went all 5 rounds, but at the end of the day, it was Dvalishvili's impressive cardio that outlasted Nurmagomedov. Dvalishvili won the fight by decision. Congratulations to both Makhachev and Dvalishvili on their wins as they retained their championships. The Australian Open in tennis is still going down and has reached the 4th round now. A couple of big upsets have happened in the first 3 rounds. First, number 5 seed Daniil Medvedev lost in 5 sets to unranked Lenier Tien. The Tien is just 19 years old and had to play in the qualifiers just to get to the tournament proper. Although he ended up losing in the 4th round, it's still a very impressive feat for the 19-year-old. Another big upset was number 4 seed Taylor Fritz losing to Gael Monfils. Gael Monfils, out of his prime but seriously impressive back in the day, Monfils was able to turn back the clock in this matchup and take down number 4 seeded in the tournament. Other than those 2 big upsets, there has been no real other surprises in this tournament so far. Stay tuned for next week as the finals go down this Saturday. That's it for the biggest news in sports this week. There was a ton of important stuff to cover, so I hope we could help you learn. I've been your host, Lucky Roberts, and you can check me out on social media here. Also check out Shutter Sports Media and Finn Noel, the writer of this episode. Thanks for watching.